Unexpectedly, this channel has reached 10,000 subscribers, so some sort of short celebration is called for. Right, that's enough of that. In this video, we will take a cautious look at the secondary or engineering hull of the Refit Enterprise, with reference to what we see in Star Trek the Motion Picture. I say a cautious look because whilst there is plenty of great artwork out there, both fan-made and semi-canonical, we don't have a comprehensive confirmation on screen. What we know for certain is what we see in Star Trek the Motion Picture, a film ambitious in its vision and effects. We concentrate on the decks of the secondary hull, from M deck to T deck, 8 decks from torpedo room to arboretum, and there is space for a U deck, which sounds like a website for naval veterans. In one of the more extraordinary shots in the motion picture, we see a large space. Well, we see quite a lot of large space because it's set in space. That's not quite what I mean. I mean the shuttle bay or flight deck on Q deck. Its adjoining hangar on R deck, and a 3-story high cargo space on S deck rising up to Q deck. It's all reminiscent of an aircraft carrier. My attempt to recreate it here is hampered somewhat by the limited views we get of it, and also my own rudimentary blender skills. The combination of hangar and cargo space represents a hollowing out of the secondary hull to quite a degree, almost squeezing out the space needed for engineering. Worth noting here is the presence of a lifeboat station, one of 2, and the turbo lift shafts, which are bright and colourful. There seems to be a force field separating the shuttle bay, its hangar, and the cargo space. Here I have included 3 shuttles. They fill up the space nicely, but it is a shame we don't get another look at this large space. Much of the main engineering compartment is located in the front upper area of the engineering hull, on O deck. Whilst the vertical intermix chamber dominates the forward decks, cutting through them, main engineering seems to be threatening to escape the secondary hull altogether, squeezing up towards the torpedo room on M deck and into the dorsal. Perhaps Scotty has something against cargo. Down here on T deck, we have another large compartment. Most agree that this is the ship's arboretum. Frustratingly, we have no absolute confirmation or shots of the arboretum's interior. Here, I have kept it vague. What else might be inside the secondary hull? Well, I have seen deck plans which install a swimming pool at the aft end of T deck. Others have fuel tanks up on P deck, which makes sense. A computer core for engineering should be included, and certainly a computer core dedicated to the navigational deflector. We must also think about space devoted to engineering workshops, life support systems, reactors for emergency power, oxygen tanks, sanitation, artificial gravity generation, and of course space for the turbo lift shafts, particularly those pesky horizontal shafts that can divide a deck in 2. If the Enterprise was a real-world starship, then we could expect the secondary hull to be crammed with engineering goodies.